Let's make it official.
Welcome to the Degenerates.
Y'all need to chill, light something.
What you smoking?
Smoke me one of these Marlboro Lights.
Take a trip inside the mind of two guys who hate ugly babies.
You know it.
Have the reputation of being good-for-nothing perverts.
Put your purse down and howl at a real pimped out.
Obnoxious alcoholics.
It's safe.
Eat these nuts.
And lovers of middle-aged women.
Older the bear, sweeter the juice.
Their names?
Nobody cares.
Jesse Bright and Jake Miller.
Degenerates.
The Degenerates.
Let's get this shit going. You dig?
Whoa.
God damn, that's loud in my mic, dude. I gotta turn that shit down.
What's up, everybody? We're back for another episode of The Degenerates. We were having a little bit of technical difficulties. I don't think anybody is actually listening on FredericksburgPublicRadio.com, right? Nobody's listening on FredericksburgPublicRadio.com.
Mixer's down, right?
Mixer's down, so we're not on FXBG Public Radio tonight, but we want to shout out everybody. Like Swagmaster, he was listening. He was waiting for us in the waiting room, but we're
Every
down.
week.
So for now, we're just on YouTube today, but that's just this week.
We'll be on Apple. We should have it on Apple in a day or two, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
All right.
All right, EK shook it. So yeah, we're good. We have, as always, me, JYY Bright.
I'm Jake Miller,
Jake
at
Miller's
@asslover _69, ASSLVR _69.
Yep, we're waiting for our little banners to pop up. Oh, there's Jake.
There we go.
There's Jake. There's AssLover69.
That's me.
I know that guy. I've met AssLover before.
What's up,
Oh,
bud?
I know that guy too.
That's JayY,
That's
JayY Bright.
And you can always catch both of us on at OG Degenerates on Instagram.
Yep.
You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, all that. You can look us up on YouTube, The Degenerates. You'll see our little thingy, you know, I'm talking about our little cover art, and that's us. You can find us there. So one of the things we want to get into right now is we have intern EK here at the studio. EK shaved his beard. You guys can't see it. He looks beautiful right now. He's a beautifully groomed man.
He looks like a prepubescent boy.
He does. He looks a little young.
Yeah.
So that's what we're calling him intern. He's shaking his head. We're starting early tonight.
Yeah, we're not waiting at all.
No. We're gonna start with EK early. We have a little surprise for him coming next week, but
Oh, yeah, we have a surprise for everybody, not only EK.
yeah, for the listeners too. We're gonna hold that off for a while.
Yeah, no details.
No details. He looks like he has something to say. Oh, nothing to say. Okay, so I guess we're gonna get right into it today. We are missing Stone. We are missing.
Well,
There's nobody coming on tonight.
we kind of had some bad preparation for the show. Jesse showed up a little late, and I had a mean-ass headache.
Yeah.
Still kind of do.
and just all right. So we need an announcement on the podcast.
All right.
One of the reasons this whole episode's probably going to suck is we've been moving because me and Jay Miller got a place now. We moved
That's right.
into our own spot, and to just kind of on top of that, we're throwing a huge party July 4th. If you know us, or even if you don't know us, just reach out to us. We'll give you the address, and you can come through. There's going to be fireworks, beer, bitches.
Come by the frat home, dude.
Frat home.
Yeah.
That's the place.
It's not a frat house. It's
Yeah,
a frat home.
They set a date. Yeah. So that's like what that's what we call it. We call it the frat home. It's not the frat house. It's a frat home
Well,
because
my pops used to come by there because I was staying there fixing up, and he'd come by and he'd be pissed. He's like, "You guys you leave all your trash." I was like, "Man, this house is trashy as fuck anyway. We're tearing all this shit up."
yeah. At
and he
one
would
point
call
there was
it
no floor in it or anything.
Yeah, he'd call it a frat house, so we
Oh.
fixed it up. Now it's the frat home.
There was a couch on the front porch at one time, so that does.
Now we have a shopping cart on
we
the
do.
front porch.
It's not staying there though.
It's going on the roof. No,
was
I
it-
just went ahead and said it, dude.
You,
It's going
you
on the
fucked
roof.
up. It smelled like pee. It didn't smell like pee. It smelled like beer and piss. Or I guess
No.
piss. I guess is yeah. So, but it is going on the roof. We weren't supposed to give
I'm
that
sorry.
away.
Oh, I did.
Because
give him something, dude.
well, we asked a few people this, and a few people got it. All right, so we have a shopping cart. Where do you put a shopping cart at? Because we got all these frat home apparel shit, and we need to know where to put some of our shit. And one of the things is a shopping cart. Where do you put a shopping cart?
There's an obvious answer.
On the fucking roof. Where else would you put a shopping cart?
I can't think of anywhere.
Why wouldn't you put it on the roof? The roof is EK. Is the roof not the best place for this? Where else would you put a shopping cart?
I would fashion it into a trap on the front lawn for rabbits.
For rabbits.
Yeah, like a rabbit trap with a stick and a string and like a carrot on a plate, but it would, like not to be an actual rabbit trap,
I've got a dog, dude.
but to be like, but
I'm
to,
gonna-
but to
Ziggy would get
appear.
caught in it.
Yeah, Ziggy, I'm gonna end up trapping my dog.
That would be hilarious, though.
He's already stupid enough, dude. He would just
That-
keep going back.
That would be hilarious.
Ziggy would definitely go in.
He's
it.
gonna die of heat exhaustion when I leave him out there for a couple hours.
So you put a bowl of water underneath the shopping
All
cart.
right, good idea. Now we're talking.
No, we're gonna catch pigeons on the roof with it. That's what we're gonna catch. because that's where it belongs. That's where we're gonna put it at. That's where,
It's where every shopping cart belongs.
and just, I mean, we got this shopping cart. We found it. That's all I can say.
Let's just be honest. I mean, come on. All right, so we're about to go into hard times.
We were drunk. Really
Of course,
drunk.
we were pre-gaming. And we went by the dumpster to piss. And I was like, Jesse, holy shit, dude, there's a shopping cart. It's not, I would rather it be metal. It's a plastic shopping cart. It has no name. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's red. It doesn't have Target on the side. It doesn't have Ollie's or whatever, wherever it would be.
Yeah.
Whatever it would be. But yeah, it's pretty heavy. It took two of us in a very drunken state to lift it up into the back of my
we were
truck.
really drunk that night.
We got it though.
We got it. It's a nice shopping cart. It's got quality. The bearings aren't good. The wheels roll very well.
It's quality. Yeah.
It's quality. But while we're on the topic of
Bubbles would approve.
Right.
oh,
yeah.
I didn't know you're hip, EK.
The bearings are all fucked in it.
EK's hip to the Trailer Park Boys. Okay. So while we're sitting here talking Trailer Park Boys bullshit, let's just talk about some more bullshit we walked ourselves into. Jake didn't want to talk about it. We agreed not to talk about this for quite a while, but
Oh god, dude.
I
There's
think-
so many things we've agreed not to talk about. What are you about to bring?
One of the
Jesse
things-
springs so much shit on me on the show. Let's just get this over with. What are we
I
talking
just
about?
want you guys to know we have hundreds of ideas every week that we go through, and I can't. I mean, there's a list on my phone. I swear to God, it's like
We get drunk and we come up with a bunch of
there,
funny shit.
like you can scroll
Yeah.
for like a couple minutes where there's just ideas we have for the show, and this isn't an idea. This is an actual story. And all the shit we say on this podcast is true. Yeah, totally. So, what happened a couple weeks ago? And did you get something?
No, I'm drinking beer. I had to fucking
Oh,
burp,
oh,
bro.
okay. Anyway, so a couple weeks ago we got word. We can't tell anybody how we got word.
Wait, are you talking about downtown? Oh yeah, y'all
Yeah.
need to stop.
Yeah, y'all need to stop.
Y'all are wild.
Yeah, y'all wild. What happened was we got word that Fredericksburg Police Department was looking into the Degenerates. They were looking because some assholes put like hundreds of stickers around downtown of us.
We have so many. We've given so many out, so we can't say who it was.
There's no way to know who it was.
How can you tell?
Really, who knows?
Actually, what's funny is EK hit us up a couple weeks
yeah,
ago.
he's like, I saw your stickers downtown.
It's a mystery.
I mean, who knows who put them down there? I just want you guys to know. You guys should stop. because
Vandalism is not.
Vandalism
cool.
is not cool. Yeah, we're
In,
not.
in an unrelated topic, the 100 free stickers, the 100 free degenerate stickers, in exchange for a bottle of malt liquor program is still in effect.
It is.
That's right.
It is.
And that's where we give you 100 free stickers and a bottle of malt liquor. And say, have at it.
Hey, go wild.
What you do with those stickers at that point, look, you're a responsible adult. We make no.
We make.
That's right.
But we'll put 100 stickers in
Yep.
your hands and a
And
bottle of malt liquor.
And you decide
And,
what
and
to do.
maybe some light encouragement of bad decisions.
It's either malt liquor or Burnett's. You have one of the pick of the two.
Picking Mad Dog.
Matt, oof.
Which kind? What?
Steel reserves.
No, Mado. What are we talking about, EK?
Only the bling flavor, the blue.
The blue raspberry.
I like blue raspberry.
the
Mad
blue
Dog,
joint is.
though.
I don't know if it's blue
The
raspberry,
one,
but
with
it is.
the one with the gold chain around it.
It's
Don't all of them?
It's
Oh,
not.
they might
exa-
all have gold chain. I don't know. I just know that it's
The
blue.
blue joint is money.
I think it's pretty good. It's not like right home about good, but it's good. Like,
Oh no, it's not good. But if you're gonna drink
No,
shit,
it's horrible.
you might as well drink good shit.
well, it's
Well,
that.
good. Like when I say shit, it's not a slang term. I'm talking about it's actual shit. It
Yeah.
tastes nasty as fuck.
So I mean, it comes down. Do you want to drink that, or do you want to drink our steel reserves? There's really no in between. So you can get that.
No, there's no
do
in
you
between
want to
for
drink?
me.
Do you want to drink liquid garbage or liquid trash? That's what you just said.
Steel
Pretty
reserves
much.
are so nasty, dude.
That's what you just said.
It is, but if my phone's going off.
Yeah,
if
Jesse,
anybody,
it's the second
I
time.
know. I need
You're
to
trying to
mute-
show
I
off
need
your
to-
fucking $1.99
Guys,
ringtone.
guys,
Like you're
guys.
so cool.
guys.
Hey, dude.
Let's make it official.
Oh, here we go
To the
again. Here we go again.
Degenerates. Y'all need to chill.
Lights
Start
on.
back.
You
up.
gotta,
Yeah,
you
we're
gotta
fresh
turn,
up.
turn the
EK,
phones off before the
so-
show starts. So I
You're
started
right,
it.
you're
I
right.
started it over. So
EK is always looking out for us.
you're all good.
We don't want to. We don't want to make a bad show right here. We don't.
No,
we,
no, no.
we don't want to start it. No, we can't start the show off.
That's why starting over is so important.
So
Yeah.
So if Fredericksburg Police Department, if you're listening, we want to help you catch these guys. So reach out to
Yeah.
us.
We suggest you start by using malt liquor as a
as a bait.
As a bait.
My
yeah.
Tinder profile says crime fighter for a reason.
exactly.
I'm definitely down to stop this shit because I'm not down with vandalism. It's not cool, bro.
I thought that was a role play thing.
This is
Nah.
like just a hearsay thing, but we had this really weird guy message our OG Degenerates
I
page.
thought we might have brought this up.
We didn't bring it up on the show because we were keeping this all low till it kind of blew over. So before we got word that the police were looking into us, about 2 weeks prior, we had a random page with like no followers, followed a bunch of pages.
He started hitting us up, and that's where we found out. They're like, "Why y'all keep putting your stickers up down?" And you know what we started thinking once we talked to Nick
Yeah.
is that it could be cops messaging.
It
us.
was.
We don't know.
And the way, and the more I think about it, like maybe we'll show the messages at some point, but the way he was messaging us, it was insinuating in the way that he wanted us to admit that we were putting stickers downtown.
I'm not gonna admit to anything because I didn't do it.
We didn't do shit.
Talk to Mark.
Yeah.
Let's talk to Mark. Let's get the man out of
Mark
retirement.
will walk that case. Mark will wipe
Jesse
that
knows
case
Mark.
away.
Yeah, he's gonna wipe that case away.
Guys, I think the most effective way would be retracing footsteps. Recreate the parameters of the case. To get an eye inside the mind of the criminals. So maybe we can help out the local police.
Maybe we should
we need volunteers to put
downtown.
stickers up downtown to
We
help
should-
them with their
Yeah,
investigation.
that's actually a really good idea, EK. Yeah.
EK is always an outside the box thinker. He's an outside the shopping cart thinker. He gets it
That's right.
because we did hear that Fredericksburg was going around asking people if they
We
had.
gave out hundreds of fucking stickers. I don't know where
we
they're
don't
going,
know.
dude.
So why were they going around asking people if they had video camera footage of people slapping these stickers on?
And we're downtown every weekend, so if I give my stickers to some friends,
Yeah.
they go down there around 3, 4 o'clock, put some up. Sorry, I had to burp. I'm drinking a lot of beer. And then we go down there around 10 o'clock that night. I mean, I see my stickers up. That's not me. I mean,
so
they're already there.
Yeah. So if they catch us down there, it's coincidence. We weren't doing it. We were just down there.
Talk to Mark.
Talk to Mark. Talk to
Mark, yeah.
Talk to EK.
Oh, yeah, EK's he's our PR man.
EK is he gives us legal advice all the time. And I just want to say, I got a text message that says we look super gay and I don't.
I'm sorry,
There,
that's
buddy.
that's a filter. I need to turn it off.
Wow.
But I can't do it live, so
Okay. All right.
Can't erase gay, EK.
Can't erase
I
gay.
can't turn off.
I
the
was
gay
born this
filter.
way.
All right, I got a question for you, Jake.
Oh, God.
Fuck one, marry one, kill one. Watch. Listen.
Give me some names.
EK, Madman, and Hill Hippie.
Why?
Oh,
would
dude,
you-
that's
why-
perfect.
Why would you do that?
That is perfect.
That makes
All
it
right.
awkward for
Fuck
everyone
one.
involved. The rule is it can't be with people in the same room as you.
No, that's exactly what it is.
Honestly, the easiest part of this is you obviously marry EK.
I was about to say, if I was going to make a hoe a housewife, I would make EK the
Yeah,
housewife.
EK definitely.
Well, honestly, he's a family man. I could trust him. He's always in here taking care of his kid while
Yeah.
we're on air.
But I mean,
he's a good father. So if I was gonna put a baby inside of him and he was
Yeah,
gonna have
yeah.
my child out of his ass,
an ass baby.
I would an
Man,
ass
this
child. I
gets-
would.
This gets so weird.
What, dude?
This entire show gets so
But
weird.
you don't want to marry Madman because he gets kind of drunk sometimes and he gets a little mean.
You might.
He's a wife beater.
I love Madman, but you might want to kill him and you might want to fuck Hill Hippie.
I think
Because Hill Hippie looks like he would be wild in bed.
Yeah.
EK is obviously who you want to go to bed to every night.
clearly
After you fuck
you
Hill
want to
Hippie.
snuggle up with EK.
Oh, EK he's just man of my dreams.
I wish you guys could see EK. He's a beautiful specimen.
Let's just turn that fucking camera around, dude.
We
Right
should
on
just
him.
reach up and just fucking.
Yeah.
So,
But I don't want to kill Madman. But
Yeah, I like
mean,
Madman. I don't wanna
that-
kill him.
the game. The rules are the rules, dude. That's all I can say.
So are we in agreement? We fuck
We fuck Hill Hippie.
and we marry EK and we kill Madman.
If he was a little bit less of a violent drunk, I would. It would be.
What you use this term like violent drunk as if he's ever raised a hand to anyone and like
I just know some stories.
you know some stories where he was defensive.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
oth-
okay, okay.
Very-
like
very
in other
Sanchez.
in other people's defense.
But we need to come up with something to justify us killing him. So this is the only thing I can come up with is like he
A good fucking housewife.
yeah, and clearly obviously EK is very obviously the Mary because EK's wifey material.
It's bae.
Yeah. EK, how are you not wifed up right now?
because there is this. God, I wish I could remember the name of the movie. You can spend your entire life chasing women and spending money, but wouldn't you rather chase money and spend women?
Definitely.
No, man.
I guess when you're
I have my priorities together, and one of those priorities is not wasting time on a human being that is more involved in herself than the people around her, the community around her. I want to find somebody like-minded, and I have not found someone who's in the same headspace as I am.
Well, you get ass when you're the producer of one of the top show in Fredericksburg. You
Degenerate.
get ass, dude. It's like being the manager of I don't know,
The Beatles or something.
Yeah, the Beatles, exactly.
So
It's not a priority.
well, like the Bible says, pussy and money are the root of all evil. So
Look, doesn't that tell you something? Look,
No, because the Bible is fake.
The simple fact that you could go down to any street corner and buy your way into someone's pants.
well, you do that to begin with. They're called dates.
You don't have to. I'll give you an address. You don't have to go to the street corner.
Doesn't that devalue the product in the market in general?
Well, that's something else we can go on. I believe in legalized prostitution. You
Yes.
can skip that bullshit.
This is America.
Because you pay for it one way or another. You're going to pay for it through dates, movies, beat-ups, all that bullshit. You're paying
STDs.
Yeah, STDs.
Yeah.
Condoms.
saying a
But, I
lot.
mean, if you use those. Who uses those?
Fuck those, dude. Nah, I'm good.
EK, do you use condoms, EK?
Better question: have you ever been with a man before?
Wait, what? How are those even related?
I mean, we're just.
Are you a raw guy, EK? Well, EK.
Have you ever been in a man's asshole without a condom? That's what he's asking.
That is what I'm asking, and we don't know. Okay, EK scratched his head.
I just don't know how to respond. I'm not talking about my sex life.
All right, EK doesn't like talking about.
How about you talk about our sex life? The personal relationship that we share off air.
Yeah.
Very intimate.
All right.
Wish you cuddled more.
All right, EK. I have a simple sexual question. It's yes or no question, and I meant to ask this a couple episodes ago. Have you ever fucked somebody you haven't kissed?
Ooh.
Yes or no, EK?
Damn.
Have you ever had sex with somebody you haven't kissed? Yes or no?
I don't think so.
Speaking of this,
I wish you guys could see what's happening right now.
I'm
we
done.
just gotta be quiet.
All right, we're out. Let's restart the show. I'm out.
I can't believe that just happened. I wish everybody could see this right now. I can't. We can't even tell them what just happened. They just gotta.
No, it's not. No, it's not content. That's all right for this show.
Yeah. So while EK's doing that, have you ever fucked somebody you haven't kissed?
No. Honestly, I've never had sex with a woman before or a man. Just to clarify that.
Same. Since I'm a virgin, but I will say I have.
You have?
Bullshit. I have fucked somebody I haven't kissed. I swear to God. I
Bullshit.
swear to God. You remember that? All right. Remember a couple years ago up in at the park?
Oh, you want me to say her name?
No, don't say her name.
It
She's
was
married
funny
now.
though. Jesse came back to my room. This was when way back in the day.
I was
when
like
we were living
17.
Yeah, we were
16.
living with our parents back then.
Yeah,
we were super young.
She was like
yeah.
22. I was like 17. I felt like I was balling, honestly.
No, Jesse comes back, and it was so fucked. He had scratches like all up and down his back, which was
It's pretty awesome.
when I saw it. I was like, damn. I really wish a woman would physically assault me like that.
It
Dude,
was
that was so
pretty
hot.
I didn't kiss her. I still haven't kissed her this day.
I probably wouldn't kiss her either.
I probably wouldn't kiss her either. But I didn't kiss her. It's just,
Well, now she's beneath us.
well, she's married now, and I'm not gonna say, but her husband hit me up because she was once a penis a while back, and her husband hit me up because I guess he thought this was me. It wasn't me.
Dude, can you just stop? Can you stop? Can you stop
That's what
hitting
he
my
said.
wife
Can you
up?
stop hitting my wife up? I'm like, you don't know. She was
nah.
hitting me up, but whatever. We'll let that pass.
No, I'm good.
But I did fuck her in a park one time, and Jake's computer shutting off. But I didn't kiss her. It happened really weird because we're in like the front seat, and I was I was like, hey Dad, I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to CVS, and I was gone for like 3 hours, and I came back and I smelled like weed and shit too because we'd smoke when I got back.
You
And
probably didn't even have your license back then either.
oh, that's another funny story I can tell.
What?
I mean, I'm gonna finish the story, then I'm talking about how my license, like, we've never even talked about that. How my license worked, how
Oh, how Jesse was riding around on like for a fucking year without
like,
his driving me back. Back. He'd pick me up from school, drop me off, and then he'd be like, "Hey, dude, you want to go smoke some weed with Cameron?" Back when we fucked with Cameron, and like he'd pick me up, we'd go smoke weed.
for the first year I had my license, I had my license like 2 weeks, maybe. Like I actually had it for like 2 weeks, and the rest of the time I was just driving without any license. But I'll get to that in a second. But so yeah, Stoneman's truck. I'm up there. We're in the front seat, and we just hop in the back seat, and she starts sucking my dick, and that's how that happened. But she never kissed me, and I didn't kiss her because I didn't want to kiss her. Back then she wasn't she looked halfway decent back then. Now she's like had a couple kids. We're degrading women right now, so I need to slow it down.
If EK was
Slow it
here,
down. Yeah, but EK's off dealing with that. So that's how that happened. But to jump back, I drove around no license for longer than I did, and this was really stupid. This is a bad idea. I got my license. I finished everything to get my license in like like 3 months after I got my learner's permit. So it said on there not valid until January 20th. So when the new year rolled around, I told my parents, I was like, "Hey, it's January. My license is valid now." So they started letting me drive. And so with no license, which this was really stupid, me and Jake, we had this joke.
we didn't start it.
Well, I started it. We were
Well, actually, it was you. It was Matt driving.
It was like my 15th birthday, and my mom sent us up. It was me, my cousin Matt, or Matt. Well, he's called in the show before. He was there. It was me, him, and Jake, and we were heading up to the store.
In that Dodge. We were in the Dodge. Yeah.
And we were right by the like we weren't that far from we're just on this like
we're
2-lane road. Yeah, we're Chancellor.
Chancellor going to what was that,
Weiss.
Food Line?
It was Food Line at the time.
Yeah.
And this is like a 40-mile-an-hour road, and I swear to God, Jake's in the back seat, and I look square at Matt.
Funniest shit I ever heard.
And I said, "Hey Matt, I bet you can't do 80." And Matt looked at me.
He's like, "Oh, for real?"
He said, "Oh, you think not?" And Jake's just dying laughing, and Matt, because like I've done this before, and Matt fucking floors this motherfucker, and we're rolling down like a 40-mile-an-hour road doing like 80 or 90, and fucking Matt's like, "Oh, you think I can't do it? You think I can't do it?" And we hit 80.
We also hit 80 going through the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And this is like, it's a neighborhood you should not be going like more than 35, and Matt's doing 80.
We shouldn't even be talking like we're gonna like scorn for this.
Well, we never killed anyone. Not yet.
No.
We haven't killed anybody.
But then, so the joke was when I had my license, quote unquote, Jake was like doing the same shit to me. Like I had no license at all, and we're riding down like Route 3, and Jake's like, "I bet you can't do 90."
And if you don't, you're a bitch.
Yeah. And we would do it like on my grandparents' road.
And when he would hit 70, I'd be like, "Oh, damn, dude, that's a real bitch move, dude. You can't even do 80."
We would be on this windy. It wasn't a back road, but if you know where Riverbend is, that little side road.
You almost killed somebody one day if it wasn't for me. I don't know. It killed probably all three of us.
Probably.
I don't know if you remember that, but you almost straight up, there's that stop, that fork, and like you just, I was like, "Whoa, hold up, homeboy." Like, "Oh shit, I should stop here." And
we used to do dumb shit like that, and we'd be rolling down these roads, and this was very, very dangerous. And it wasn't. So when I actually got my license, January 20th, I think it was February 13th, I got pulled over for doing 96 and 55, and I lost my license.
That was really funny.
It was not that funny. And then I was scared shitless because like I was barely 16 at the time. Fucking cop walks up to the window, and he was he was a short guy, but he was looking at me in the eye because sitting in the truck. He's like, "Where the fuck were you going?" And I looked him dead square in his eye, and I said, "I'm going to Taco Bell." Yeah. And he kind of chuckled a little bit, but that's my story of how I was a fucking degenerate piece of shit driving when I was a young kid. So we have a few other things to talk about because, like I said, this show was not what it should be because we were kind of busy with this whole thing. Like I said,
next week will probably be this bad too.
Yeah, probably. But July 4th. Yeah, 4th of July, hit us up. Come through. Come chill with the boys.
Hit us up for an address. I'm telling you, hit us up.
Hit us up. Everybody can come. Don't worry. Like, whoever you are, as long as you're not fucking some creep, you can come. Just bring your own shit. You got to be over 18, though. Sorry, Swagmaster. All y'all can come. Chill with us. Have a good time. Maybe, I haven't really reached out. Maybe we can ask like Dino if he wants to come through and maybe drop a few bars for us or something. We got to get a little karaoke system or something, though. But we'll figure that out later. This has all been coming together in the past few weeks. This is all happening quite faster than anybody can imagine. You don't even know what's happening right now. It's crazy.
Fried Home's looking good though.
Fried Home is looking swell. We have more shit to do when we go home today. It's kind of weird though. It's just I don't know. My dad's been kind of depressed about not depressed, but I don't know. Just weird for him that I've been living with him since my mom died forever, and
We've had a lot of parties over at Jesse's place.
we had a lot of good times. So that's what we got going on. But besides that, there's a few things that we can talk about. Do we want to talk about dealing with heartbreak, buddy?
Oh man.
How do you, as a degenerate man, deal with heartbreak? What are we supposed to do?
All right, where are we at the timeline? Like just broke up.
There's a couple.
How are you going about it?
You can get your heart broken without even being with her.
Nah, not
You
us.
don't gotta be with a girl to get your heart broken. And
Well, you don't.
you don't either. You weren't with that. You know what I'm talking about. You weren't with her. Like you weren't with her in the sense of like we're committed together. But you can. All right. You can go with her. You know what I mean? Like
Depends how you
go with
define
her.
that. Go with her. That's such a fucking. Oh, you sound so old.
That's one way to put it. You can go with her because
It's in 2019. It's called talking. Jesse.
yeah, you can talk. But
Going
you can get your heart broken by talking to her.
Now I don't know who specifically you're talking about, but because you're using very broad terms, let's just say you just had your heart broke. Yeah, let's go with it like that.
I think the clear and simple way to fix this is fuck her best friend or fuck one of her friends.
Well, no, there's multiple steps to this. First off, you do not keep hitting her up. Don't, because you're gonna look stupid.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. It's a hard thing to do too. It really
Especially
is.
when you're blackout drunk and you're like, damn, just one last word, bitch.
Yeah, it really is a hard thing to do. So we all, as the Degenerates, we all understand. We feel for you. We've all been there.
Yeah, on both sides. I'm sure.
I've broken a couple hearts.
Even though females are demons, they probably eventually get their heart broken too.
Yeah. I broke a couple hearts. I've had my heart broken.
Yeah, that's how it works.
That's the game.
Yeah. So yeah, just don't hit her up.
Don't hit her up.
Or him up.
Nope.
If you're a female.
Or man, whatever. We don't judge.
We don't care. No judging here at FXBG Public Radio or the Degenerates podcast.
Judgment free zone, buddy.
What I do is obviously you start drinking, you get all that shit out, and then you might need to go fuck around. It depends
You
what
gotta
type
get
of
back out
where
there.
you're at in life. At least go holler at some females.
Yeah.
Gotta go hard times. Definitely.
Hard times is the move.
Hard times is the move.
If you get in a breakup, hard times.
Can we get hard times to sponsor us right here, please?
That's a good idea. We should reach out to Hard Times and tell them we would get them. Yeah. So you go to Hard Times, or you've never gone with me, Jake. On a Thursday, you take your fucking ass to Brock's.
Never been to Brock's.
It is on a Thursday.
On a Thursday, I haven't been to Brock's.
On a Thursday, I'm not bullshitting. It's like fucking wild. We should. We've been
Tomorrow, the Comedy Club.
We promise we tell them. We meant to tell y'all weeks ago. We've been hanging out at the comedy clubs. We've been at some
Comedy
point,
Zone.
Comedy Zone. But at some point, we're gonna try to get on that stage. But for right now, we promised Brian and Brandon that we would shout them out because the Comedy Zone, it's a new thing. So in downtown Fredericksburg by Jack Brown's, there's a Comedy Zone over. I think it's JP Billiards. You can go there and on every, I think, first and third Thursday, they have open mic nights, and they have random events throughout the week. But tomorrow, they're having an open mic night, and I don't know about you, I'll probably be there.
I'm going to try. If we go, we might as well go to Brock's.
I was about to say, we got to stop in Brock's for a minute.
I mean, it's right down the road, dude. One drink. Come on, just one drink.
Dude,
just
Brock's
one.
is fucking, I'm not bullshitting, y'all. It's wild on a Thursday.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we go just one drink.
Just one drink. So
Yeah.
we'll go in there, and we'll mend our achy, breaky hearts.
Yeah, me and Jesse have been through our fair share of heartbreaks.
We
Just a couple of softies here.
Hey, you see this, you're like, these guys are on TV, they're on movies, they're on everything.
Probably get so much butt.
They're sexy, they're basically male models.
We're still virgins.
Yeah, we are. We get our hearts broken all the time. We're big softies. We love the women. We respect women here at the Degenerates.
Love women.
We don't degrade women. So at what point do you start fucking her friends? I think first step is, I don't think there's anything wrong with taking a couple of days to just kind of reflect.
couple days might turn into a couple weeks, which isn't bad.
No.
I'm telling you, there's nothing like just going on a good week or two bender.
That's
dude.
when you need your boys.
That's when you do need the boys. But there's a mending. You gotta kind of heal those broken wings, dude.
That's why
your wounds.
That's why I say you take a couple days, you lick your wounds, you're like, all right, this is what happened, and you think about it. You obviously think about it. You're like, hey, she probably getting some dick right now, and you gotta think about that. You think about that, and
it hits harder sometimes.
Because you're in your room beating off, you're kind of sad, and you're like, you got some Marvin's Room on.
Yeah, and then you beat off. You're like, oh my god, that was the best nut ever. But I'm so sad right now.
you maybe even wipe a couple tears away, and then you get up.
Never gonna forget this bitch. Dog.
Married by 30.
yeah. It's
she was the one.
Every time me and Jesse shotgun a beer, it's toasting to getting married by 30. No, that's obviously a joke.
You should know if you listen to the podcast. You should know by now.
We have too many friends I know that are so pressed on. When Josh put that joint on Facebook, dude, Josh shared a picture on Facebook. Said
making fun of people by it. Yeah, okay.
Well, he's not making fun. He's like said something about getting married by 25. I'm like, oh my god, dude, how can you? Like you gotta have no pride at all. You're such a bitch. I don't understand how anybody can be like, yeah, I just want to get married by this age, dude. It doesn't happen like that. You don't say, yeah, I want to get married by this age. It's like, come on, dude, it's not really something that you're actively searching for, which a lot of people, are.
Oh,
let's
definitely.
Be honest.
I'm
not going to say any names.
All right. So before we jump back to our topic,
we probably just lost a lot of people right there.
Oh, fuck that. So before I jump back to our topic, I just got a text message that said, male models laughing, fucking dead. Y'all couldn't even get pussy if you paid for it.
All right, let's scrap. Who the fuck is this? Fuck this mic. Dude.
That's some cold shit.
We
go thumb up.
Who is this? Is this a dude? Is it?
No, it's a friend nerd.
Oh, it's a female.
It's female.
Might as well call her a bitch.
I call her bitch all the time. You can call her cunt if you want.
Who is it?
I'll tell you off air.
Shh, give me a little hint.
I'll just hold on. Let me just. I don't know if you know.
I have no idea who the fuck that is.
I told you. Whatever. All right, we'll get back to that. So, you beat off. You're happy, and you go out with your boys.
And you drink, and you just repeat.
How long should the mending process be?
As long as it has to be. You just keep drinking. Yeah, and keep smoking weed.
Is that why you drink every night? Are you still mending, buddy?
Jesse makes fun of me because now that we're moved in, he sees that I'm a very, very addicted person to alcohol, and marijuana's got me too. I have physical withdrawals.
Big fan of the marijuana myself.
That's a fucked up joke, dude. Fuck you, Jesse. Is there a therapist around here?
We need to have the Degenerates therapy session.
Yeah, we can talk about all our problems. Yeah.
EK isn't very happy with us giving out.
Where the fuck is he? I don't see his little bald face.
He's over there dealing with the issue.
My little candy apple.
I would love to honestly have an open phone line, but EK doesn't like us giving out the station's phone line. And he wasn't. We had something big planned. Should we just go and tell him? Or no?
No, we don't, Jesse. We don't give away our good content. What the fuck are you?
You're right. I don't even know what I was thinking. But we had something big planned for today, and EK, the producer, EK, the DJ, wouldn't give us the go ahead. So we're gonna do this on our own next week.
Dude, we have like fucking 20 minutes left, dude. I've got to piss so bad.
I gotta piss so bad too, honestly. But
Let's hold it.
Yeah. So
we got it.
Yeah, bro. We're gonna do
yeah, dude.
We're gonna do the holding thing. And honestly, all right. So if anybody wants to call in, shoot me a text message or hit me up on Instagram right now, and maybe we can set that up. And
nobody fucks with us.
Nobody fucks with us. Unless they just want to talk about getting their heart broken. We can hear all the heartbreaking stories because there is some god-awful heartbreaking stories. EK.
There's my girl. How you doing, EK? You do look like a 12-year-old girl with that, like, maybe with a little bit of 5 o'clock shadow. I don't know.
EK, you missed the whole conversation we just had. He is chugging water. You thirsty, ain't you, bud? All right, so EK, the question, the conversation we're just having, how do you deal with heartbreak, EK?
I don't do well.
What do you do when you get a heartbreak, EK?
Get drunk and hang out with your
Drugs.
friends, right?
Drugs?
Yeah, I do love drugs.
Yes.
Yeah. What kind of drugs are we talking? Uppers, downers,
I don't know,
psychedelics.
in when I was in college, I was all over the place. Bad breakup, drank,
Horn around.
did anything I could get my hands on.
Any man you can get your hands on.
It was a bad spot.
Everybody, I think anybody that goes through a breakup or a heartbreak kind of agrees with that.
EK's just trying to get all that.
But yeah,
Sweet
just
penis nectar.
basically that I would chase the numb feeling, like drink too much,
It's.
like just trying to stay numb to the world.
Sounds like-
I can drink to that, dude. Yeah, let's go.
I'll drink to that.
Let's go.
Hey, buddy, you want to married by 30?
Married by 30, I hope.
There's one person on the show that who's gonna be married by 31st out of us three.
I'm fucking 35, you assholes.
No, you're not, EK. Have you seen yourself right now? EK, you're a solid 22 at best.
EK, if we both turn 30 together, I'll marry you. Is that a
I've
deal?
been 30 for several years now.
Come on, dude. You're fucking up the show. Just go
You
with
know what's
it.
messed up? Like I made that. Like we'll get married if we're not married by we're 30. But we'll get married. Like I made that deal with a girl. She's married. Like she got married. Like
That
it
would've
did
been
what
a terrible
it did
thing to
what
do
normal
anyway.
People did.
Oh, so we're not normal if we don't get married by 30.
No.
So you didn't even attempt to break that up.
Nobody's normal unless they're married. You have to be married by 26. Actually, I think that's the official date.
Dude, this is just a
If
weird
you're not
conversation.
married by 26, you ought to just start collecting cats.
I'm good. I'm good on both, yeah. I fucking hate cats, and I don't plan to chase marriage.
So
Then you're set.
you didn't even try to break up that marriage, EK.
Wait, what? No.
Why not? You never broke up a marriage before?
Did you ever fill a belly up?
Wait, what?
Did you fill her belly up with ball snot?
Oh my god.
Did you?
Oh, I think we got a yes. We got a
You
yes.
filled her belly
Not
up.
answering your question.
He filled her belly
She
up.
was hungry, and he fed her.
He filled her belly up.
Who were you even talking about?
I don't know. You tell
The
us.
girl that you were going to get married to by 30?
Oh, no, we never.
You fucking pothead motherfucker.
we never.
You never had
hooked
coitus?
up. Hmm?
Didn't have coitus with her?
No.
Did
we
you
were
ever
just-
eat
we
her
were just
out?
Friends.
Did you eat her ass?
Nope.
Oh, that's kind of whack.
Nope. We were just friends.
I don't have any other fucked up questions I can ask that have not already been asked on this show before.
We ask EK some fucked up things. And EK, we consider you part of the show. And as a part of the show, over here at the Degenerates, we break up marriages. Because don't forget, a couple weeks ago, we broke up a marriage on the show.
They weren't married yet.
They were
They were going to be
to
married.
get
No,
married.
she was looking for an out, which is why she slept around.
Yeah, Jesse, you're just a...
You were a scapegoat. She used you, bro.
I don't give a fuck. I like being used.
That woman demeaned you.
We don't stand for that over here.
Yeah, she degraded me.
That she degraded. She used you like an object.
EK, you let her degrade me like that.
I didn't let.
You
her
let it
degrade
happen and
You're
you
your own-
watched.
You're your own person. I respect your individuality.
If you let a crime happen and you watch, EK, you're just as bad.
Nah.
EK, she degraded me on so many levels. She took me for my penis, left her husband.
Let us use her for show content. Pretty much forced us.
Her whole family saw it. Her whole family might be listening right now. I don't know.
Fuck her family. Fuck her.
I haven't talked to her in a couple weeks. She's kind of... It just kind of fizzled out a while.
Well, after she gave you head, it was just different.
Now that she's not forbidden fruit, the appeal is gone.
Well, no. Her appeal with the degenerate Jesse has apparently... It was a little bit of both ends. I got kind of... She was trying to leave me this bullshit. She was like, I'm sick every day. I'm like, shut the fuck up. You're at the bar every night. I was like, I didn't really give a shit, but like, she was like, she was bullshitting a while, and I was like, fuck this. Fuck this. This has been a couple weeks ago. Yeah, it was a couple weeks ago. But, you know, when she saw this huge celebrity that I am, she's like, oh my God, podcast, like, it's like Robert Downey Jr. right here. Like, she's wanted the penis right then. Now it's kind of like the appeal is worn off. You're like, oh my God, I've slept with a famous guy now. It's like, it's whatever.
I don't even know if I should bring this up on the show. You remember, C? That's all I'll say. C.
Give me a little bit more.
Quesadilla. Dilla. That's what you said that right. That's
Oh, okay.
so like I
okay.
ain't try. It wasn't nothing major, but she, when my dad was sick and shit, she like apparently this week she sent a fucking. I don't know. This is the way I heard it when I woke up tired of shit this morning. My pop said she sent me like a card or some shit. I was like,
She sent you
my pops,
your.
because she knew he was in the hospital. Like, I was just thinking. I thought about it all day.
Do you think is she listening to this?
I don't know. I don't know. How the fuck did she get my parents' address, dude? If I interpreted it the right way, like he said, how does she know where the fuck my parents go? Because I've been.
That's a girl that takes interest in your personal life.
She
No, that's
she wants Jake. She really does.
Put a ring on it.
I'm good.
Oh, Jake doesn't want to put a ring on.
I'm good. Like,
This was a girl he throat fucked in our hallway.
oh no, dude, that never happened. Come on, Jazz.
It happened.
I called myself a virgin on the show. We got to maintain that.
There's a spot on our wall I can show you where he fucking pushed her head up against
Come
the
on,
wall.
dude.
And
No.
proceeded to fuck her right in our fucking hallway.
Never happened.
How did she get your parent? That's so weird.
I don't know, dude. My dad said that I woke up tired of shit this morning. I texted him. I said, address, send me, where am I supposed to go? And he called me, and that's the first thing he brought up.
I found it a little weird.
I don't know how she knows where the fuck they live. Because I haven't been at that house. I haven't lived at that house in a while.
Wait, so she sent it in the mail and everything? Or she just drop it off in the mailbox?
I don't know. My pops was like very vague. I don't know. He was very he didn't really give me many details.
So, the question of the day is, what do you do when your fuck buddy sends your parents, not you, your parents, a
All right,
get well card?
Let's change the
No, it's not.
the terminology.
This is a good. No. This is the exact correct terminology.
It's different, dude.
Fuck friend, fuck a buddy. What do you want to call it? Sex
I think
partner.
we never fucked. I've never had sex.
Yes, you have.
All right, even if we did fuck, I don't know how.
You can have
What's
sex.
the etiquette around someone you've had a semi-romantic relationship
But
with?
I think
you can still have sex and be a virgin.
I think she likes me like that, and it's like I've told Jessie. I've even told her I don't really fuck with her like that, and it's like. It's
All right, well, fucking honesty, man. Why?
Why what?
What's your beef? Why don't you fuck with her like that? What's the problem?
That's a deeper conversation. It's like I've
No, you brought it up.
I mean,
I've fucked with a cool female before, and she's just not it. That's as
there's
simple as
girls
you
out
put it.
there that you just want to have sex with. Like you've got a couple classes of girls. You got your wife, and there's a couple. You got your wife. You got your fuck buddy. And you got there's a couple different classes. But your wife has to have a perfect amount of crazy, perfect amount of this, perfect amount of this. Your fuck buddy just has to have good ass and like just all you had is fuck her. There's really not that many.
If you don't vibe with her,
Who gives a shit? You just have sex with
like,
her.
me and Jesse, we talked to Ben with maybe a couple of females that like you really vibe with. When you don't vibe with her, like, and you've had somebody you do vibe with, it doesn't even. You just lie to them. You play them pretty much. Yeah, you just lie to her and you tell her, yeah, I see us being in a relationship, and then you fuck her, and then it's over.
I just want to say, there's no such thing as there's no such thing as being friends with a girl. I'd fuck all my friends, and I don't.
No, I've had very like a couple of my best friends have been female, but I've also fucked them. So like they were some of my best friends, but yeah, it turned into something different.
I've got some really good girlfriends. I get really good friends that are girls.
You also cheated on them too. Yeah. I mean, if we're just being honest on the show, I mean,
would never do that.
No,
I would never do that.
Jesse is
Piece of shit.
You are a piece of shit. He has cheated multiple times, and he was cheating with one of his ex-girlfriends. I'm like, dude, that's really fucked up. She's honestly pretty cool. Like, I can't look at her and be like, hey, Ashley. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Jesse's not fucking other women. It's all good. And like, she knows when she found out that you cheated that I knew, and I was just smiling in her face the whole time. And I never approved of this.
You were an accomplice.
I never approved of this.
No, Jake always approved.
No, I never did. You cheated on her multiple times too.
I told her though. I was honest with her.
You didn't tell her while you were cheating on her. You waited a couple years.
I was honest with her, and she hates me now. She can't stand me, and I don't blame her. If you're listening to this, you know who you are. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I kind of approved of it.
Hey, she still doesn't know this. That was one of her friends.
Oh, are you talking about?
You're a damn.
I was about to say it.
Drop no names.
You're a damn monster.
I feel like I felt so bad after. I can't even tell you. I felt so bad I had to do it again.
What's up? EK, let's have him on the show. Come on, let's have him on the show.
What's up, little dude? We're having a.
He's just giving the point, like
yeah,
I gave
we're
Ziggy.
having a moment.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, the degenerates.
His offspring came in.
The degenerates do not condone cheating. I did do it, and I felt very bad for it. And I deal with.
No, you never felt bad. You felt bad for it after you realized what it did to her.
It's not.
No, don't even. You felt bad for it after you realized what it did.
I swear to God.
No, you didn't, because
Yes,
you
I
kept
did.
doing it, you dickhead.
Because I'd already done it. I might as well do it again. Honest to God, I remember where I was sitting at. I wasn't at
You were
fucking.
such a whore,
I was in
dude.
that fucking brown couch that's at my house or my dad's house. I was sitting in that couch the day after, and I was like, "Why did I just do that?"
You were such a whore, dude, and you kept doing it.
You're right, and I felt so bad. I was like, "Why did I do that?"
I felt so bad, I kept doing it.
Whatever. You're a fucking piece of shit.
You're a piece of shit, dude. You cheat on. There's only one female you've never cheated on, and that was the one that got old Jesse right there. Never cheated on her.
But I haven't been in a relationship since that. That was years ago.
Yeah, and you just turned into a whore after that.
I haven't done that much.
I mean, come on.
Actually,
dude.
it hasn't been years. It'll be 2 years
Yeah,
this
you've
year.
broken up with her. Been broken up for about a year or two. So yeah, you haven't cheated in a couple years.
Hey,
Since
she's-
you've been in a relationship, that's when you stop cheating.
You're right. You're right. Hey, she's happy though. I'm happy for her. I feel bad for what I did, and the reason I told her what I did was because we were still friends. Because what happened? It's such a long story. I broke up with her because I felt bad about this. I did feel kind of bad, and I was like, it's just kind of one of those things because it was at that point where it's like I need to either take it to the next level or just like, and that's kind of what I did. And
I have a hypothetical question for you.
shoot it, DK.
Is it cheating if you end a relationship, but your significant other does not acknowledge the end of that relationship and you sleep with someone else?
It
Those
depends
are
how
called
you- it
crazy
depends-
bitches.
It depends how you break up. When obviously there's a couple different ways you can break up without the other person knowing you break. You just need to break up straight up. You can't say we're going on a break because when you tell somebody
You understand the question.
when somebody says
understand
we're
the
on a
question.
break, it's like, oh, so it's like at first the first time that happens is like, oh, so we're just chilling for a couple weeks. Nah, when she or he says you're on a break, nah, motherfucker, you are done. When they stop giving you attention, they don't care anymore.
That's what I said. I said we're on a break, and it was kind of like one of those things you can kind of you can still fuck them, you can still hang out with them, and then you can like it's almost like a rookie contract. You can pick up the third year option if you want it.
Well, when you're on the other side of that and you're the one that's fucking with them, it's like, nah, you probably shouldn't do either of those things.
I've been there, but when they call and they're like, "Hey, I want some ass. She wants some dick." We
It
make
just
happen.
makes the whole situation worse.
It does, and it just there's no easy way to go about it.
I would just drink it. I'd drink it away, dude. That's don't even go fuck them. Just go drink.
Nope. I start drinking. I get horned up. I'm like, come over. Beat
But then you
cheese.
don't remember what happened, and it's all good. You got some ass.
No,
and-
I
and
remember.
Well, you remember. She barely remembers that
Whoa,
that
whoa,
one
whoa,
night.
whoa, whoa, whoa! Run this back right now.
No,
Hold
we're not,
up,
we're
hold
not talking
up.
about the time you get ass. No, we won't even bring it up that other time. We're all good. No, that was something different. Jesse did not rape an unconscious woman.
I know what you're talking. You fucking.
We're not even going to bring it up.
No,
No, we're not bringing it up.
No,
This is not meant for FXBG Public Radio. This is Jesse's private life, and we don't talk about that on air.
This was some. I want you to know this was some grade A fucked up shit that happened to me.
It
too.
was really fucked.
To the
Yes, yes.
Like some. I love it every
EK,
time.
you have no clue how fucked up this was. This was. It was so fucked up. I didn't want to tell anybody because I knew I would get fucking clowned on for it. But it was so fucked up. I was like, I gotta tell somebody.
We've got 10 minutes left, and we're obviously not going to tell it, but it was so funny
It wasn't funny.
that Jesse, he's like, you took my keys last night. I was like, man, I was fucked up. I don't know what I did last night. We were at Hard Times. He was hanging out with this girl. So we're not, Jesse, I'm not gonna get into it. But he's like, you took my keys, Dick. And I was like, I don't know what I did. So anyway, he comes over. He's like, I need you to take me to my truck.
Because she picked me up from the bar.
Yeah. So they were hanging out that night. I think I'm driving or Jesse's driving to go pick up his truck, and it was so funny because he's sitting over in the seat. He's pouting. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? He's like, I'm not even gonna talk about it. We're not even gonna talk about it. I was like, all right. I was like, I know this is funny, right? He's like, I'm not gonna talk about it, dude. And then like, I chill for like 5 minutes. I was like, man, I know that's good. Like, I know you got some fucked up shit you're about to tell me. He's like, I'm not even gonna talk about it.
I started telling you, and it took me like 5 minutes to get it out.
It would take another 5 minutes. You're like we would just, it would be silent.
I was
You're
trying to
like,
explain the circumstances. I was like, this is what was happening. This is what we were doing.
he didn't want to talk about it. He'd wait 5 minutes and be like, man, that was some fucked up shit that happened to me last night. Dude. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, just tell me what happened. So anyway, he told me, and I've made fun of him. Honestly, I still make fun of him. It is some of the funniest, most fucked up shit I've ever heard.
I want you to know, I've had some girls do some fucked up shit to me. This was by far the most fucked up thing that's ever happened to me.
I'm not.
What would you do if that happened to you?
I'd probably
The girl
drink a fifth and cut my wrist till I just bleed out.
Yeah.
That was a terrible thing that happened to you, bro.
She does. Honestly, like I'm inclined to tell the whole story because she doesn't. She doesn't listen to podcasts.
She's a lying slut. And by the way, I said that in front of my parents the other day. Oh, and also,
Your parents
might as well just say it. Her parents, her mom and her stepdad are just.
Look, it's Jake's sister.
No, it's not my sister.
Yeah, I wish.
No, they're crackheads.
Your parents were with him today, right?
Yeah, I know. And they asked me, they're like, "Hey, you want to stop by?"
Yeah.
I was like, no. I was like, I'm done fucking with them. They're crackheads, and they don't really look out for anybody but themselves. And by the way, I'm saying that on air, so if they ever listen, you can write that down. Say I said it. That's a quote.
And
I don't fuck with them anymore, dude.
I love them for who they are. I love them because
I loved them, but it's just
you can have love for somebody and still be mad at them because I think
they're just never gonna change, dude. It's been like this for years.
they're
They're never gonna pay. Like if I wreck Jesse's truck, and I'm like, hey, dude, I'll pay you back, and I just say it once, and I'm like, and I never pay him back. That's pretty much what they've done multiple times.
or what they can do is, I will borrow $4,000 from you, and then I'll pay you $1,000 over the next 4 years, and then I'll just borrow from somebody else.
Yeah.
It's kind of
They're crackheads. See, I'm a functioning alcoholic, and if you want to add in pothead, they're not. They try to claim that they're functioning crackheads. They're not. They're not.
They're pathological liars, and like I said, I love them. I'm not sorry. This is what you are. You're a pathological liar, and I can't prove it. But I swear, I think they were telling me and said person two different things. I swear they were.
I bet you they are because they just lie all the time.
They're smart enough. They can see, and at a point, because obviously you know it. I think they saw a little bit of quote unquote vulnerability in me, and I think they encouraged her to take advantage of that. And I could be wrong, but I
could see it
because it's not hard. Like you can see when somebody is vulnerable and like when somebody actually cares, and you can. It's just obvious, and I think they're persons of advantage. Like they will take advantage of you without a doubt. And I think they were like,
hey, guess what? You can get this dude to take you to. We would go to B-Dubs on Tuesdays, like every Tuesday, and I would go after my HVAC class, and they would be there, and that Jesse would pay her tab often, I would think, and I could just see them.
I don't think it was financial gain. I thought they think that like
almost humiliation. I could see it too. Because they pretty much sold each other's asses for crack. So they're like,
done that before.
wow, yeah, let's see if we can make fun of this guy when he's at his lowest. I'm telling you, they're crackheads. They straight up suck dick for crack.
What I'm thinking is what they
cuck moves. Let's be honest, cucks.
Cuck moves.
One of them is a cuck, and well, he's the dude. So I'm sorry, I'm calling them all out. They're never gonna hear this. If they do, let's scrap. I don't give a fuck, dude.
So John Smith, you're a dick, and everyone knows your name now.
Oh, he's in our intro too. I used to fuck with him.
You might.
You might as well just say his name.
I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm just tired of like my pops is like, he's like, you want to come out? I'm like, nah, I don't fuck with him. They're backstabbing motherfuckers, dude. I'm at that point. I don't give a fuck. Jesse, we might go home tonight, listen to this episode, and be like, damn, we should have toned it down a little bit, but I don't give a fuck, dude.
I agree with you.
Don't give me another natter day.
What I think they did to me, and because they were telling me one thing and they were telling her one thing, what I think they did was because she was like, oh my God, I don't want a relationship. And I didn't want one either. I don't give a fuck. But I think they were telling her was like, when you get out of a relationship, you go through your hose phase. That's just the way it is. I know this. I know how it works, whatever. But what I think they did were like, this guy likes you so much, you can string him along, you can suck dick on the way, and then when you're tired of sucking dick, you can hop on that train. And I think what happened was she just overplayed her cards. She didn't say that one night. I wouldn't have known. I knew deep down, but like I didn't know.
You almost did that too. The unspeakable. You almost did it.
Shut up, dude.
No, nobody's gonna know from what I just said, dude. But it's funny because y'all don't know. Only 2 souls pretty much know. Maybe a couple of our close friends know. He almost did it, but he didn't.
I swear to God, I'd have put hands on that bitch, dude.
When he told me that morning, I'm like, wait, she said what? He's like,
Honestly, it's so fucked up. Y'all want to know? How, like honestly, I was broke at the time. I didn't have that much money. I was thinking about I was like, I'm gonna Uber on my debit card like $40 to $50 home to get the fuck out of here right now. That's how bad it was.
I've never been. I felt bad because that's, even though I don't like to admit it, Jesse is my friend. I did feel bad for you, but at the same time, I was like, he's a close friend, and there's nothing I can do but just laugh at his misfortune. It was the funniest thing I've ever heard, dude. And I still make fun of him. Even Trish, if she ever listens, she knows what we're talking about. Trish knows exactly what we're talking about.
That's the most fucked up thing that. On a scale from 1 to 10, how fucked up is that whole situation? I think it's a 10.
It's at least the only reason I'm not giving it a 10, I'll give it a 9.5. A 10 is if she didn't tell you what I wouldn't say tell you, if she didn't say what she said. What she said to you was the most fucked up shit I've ever heard.
It was fucked up, and the fact that she was telling it to me because I think she thought it was hot, and I'm like. And I told the girl that
if she was a prostitute, maybe
the girl that sent us in that was fucking with us earlier. I told her the same. Like I was fucking with her. I told her a story, but I was telling her. One, I was mad because of that to begin with, but I was mad because she thought it was okay to tell me. I had to sit there back and think at myself. I was like, what has my game come to when she can sit here and like tell me this? I would never and think I'm going to be okay with
reverse roles. I would never say that. I don't even know what she's a. Let's.
But why did it even cross her mind that she thought like this was a good idea? I'm going to say this.
I know you like her, but the same way I told my parents, and I've said some. I went all out. You remember what I told you about the 4 people, her mom, her mom's mom. You know, I called them all names. She was just being a dumb, drunk whore, pretty much. She is a whore. And my mom was like, why are you calling her a whore? Why are you calling her a slut? Because my dad heard stories years ago, and he's like, I never believed him. Sorry, I had to burp again that day. He said, I never believed him, and I told him that. He's like, oh, yeah, it makes sense now. She is a slut. And, like, my mom's like, why are you calling her that? He's like, well, he's kind of right.
It is what it is.
It was funny. It's always going to be funny. If Nathan ever listens to this, Nathan thinks it's just as funny.
Shout out Nathan.
Nathan's the homie. I fuck with him.
I just want you to know, she's always bitching about how dudes treat her. Treated her the best. I did the best I could. It is what it is.
She was also fine too. Nah, I wouldn't call her. She's definitely not a dime. I would say maybe she's like a.
She's not like Kirsten Fine.
She was fine, but
she was.
No, I don't know, dude. She's not. She's maybe like a. It depends, dude. She's got some weird features, but they're hot in like a weird way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to just roast her, dude. But like, maybe she's a strong 7.
Okay.
Maybe on some nights an 8. Yeah. I would never say she goes above an 8 unless I'm drunk and she's wearing lots of like eyeshadow and mascara and shit. That's really hot.
And all right. So I know we're running a low time, but I do want to say that she acts different to me than she does with everybody else, and that's kind of what got me in to begin with. But
I know she loves me because she beats me and shit.
Oh, a dominant woman is that's hot.
No, that's what you just sounded like. You
No,
just
I like-
sounded like a battered woman. Like,
No.
he's different when he's with me.
No. I like my bitches a little bit crazy. She wasn't crazy. What she was, and this relates to her
Just
mother.
like a liar.
She could act different to me and then go be totally different around somebody else, and I think we all at some times have been there, because when I was with the last girl that I cheated on or whatever, I didn't act like the degenerate I really am around her. I tried to kind of hide that. That's why she didn't come around my degenerate friends a lot. But now, like, it's just I am who I am. Accept it. Fuck it. Like, that's take it or leave it. It's really. But I can say I treat women, when I'm not treating them shitty, I treat them extremely well, and you do the same. You guys don't know it. Me and Jay Miller, when we actually fuck with a girl, best dudes you ever met.
Gentlemen.
I'm telling
I
you.
don't even have to fuck with her. You gotta be nice to people. I mean, I hold the door for motherfuckers walking in Wawa, dude. It's just there's certain types of females you kind of.
We like being nice to begin with, but we also, we can be assholes. But if we fuck with you, if we fuck with you, like when Jake or I actually fuck with a girl, I've seen Jake treat girls right, and then I've treated girls right. It's just the way it is. But they'll fuck your friends, they'll break your heart, and then they'll do things to you that are just unspeakable.
Yeah, you can't even speak about them on the podcast.
And for that, we'll give them a... Wasn't not.
That's not the right one. I've never heard that one, Jess.
The crows will come get these bitches. All right, so that is it for us. This is the Degenerates on FXBG Public Radio. You can find us at OG Degenerates on Instagram. You can find me at JYYBright on Instagram. You can find him
at AssLover, ASSLVR_69. Again, shout out to FXBG Public Radio.
Shout out to EK the DJ.
Fuck this show.
Fuck you guys, and fuck these bitches. It's been another great episode, and we can't wait to see y'all next week.
To the Degenerates.
Y'all need to chill, light some. What you smoking?
That's it, by the way.
Take a trip inside the mind of two guys who hate ugly babies. You know it. Have the reputation of being good for nothing perverts.
Put your purse down and hide.